Signal for and take it. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong. Watch me shake and bake.
Here we go. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Garoppolo now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I want to see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Open man is Samuel, complete. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
Retains possession.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. The tank, DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack. So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
So first and goal now from the 7-yard line.
Now Elliott. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up third.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 6 yards away, and the Cowboys have taken the early lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a 49er first down.
A play fake from Mostert. Now Garoppolo.
That's going to be caught by Samuel. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Deebo Samuel. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Cowboys' 38-yard line.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
Here we go. Black 80! 12.
On first down, Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
To George Kittle.
George Kittle there to make the grab. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Stands in at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Check.
7-7, our score after 1.
The score tied 7-7.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Being chased out left. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D Ford that time, getting the sack. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Fielded at the 33.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. His throw incomplete. Trent Taylor, the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their...
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
29 is the Mike 29. Yeah. You don't want no.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Dancing to his left. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch the slant. 29 is the Mike 29.
Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
29 is the Mike 29. Right here.
Now Prescott. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st.
50-yard attempt.
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
They try the 50-yarder and miss it, and now this offense has it 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's James. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. Tackle by Reggie Robinson.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good.
Tevin Coleman.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
49er.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Randy Gregory drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Cut. 45.
Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott sliding out of the pocket. And he finds his target. It's Schultz. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Time to go, night, night. Check, 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 check. Here we go, 47.
Here's Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Now a timeout.
Complete to Ezekiel.
7 seconds left in the first half.
5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal.
54 Mike, 54 Mike.
Here's Prescott. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
Ram the ball.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brings up
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
turnover on downs.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Garoppolo's pass.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers.
The ball carrier.
Raheem Mostert, 33 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Flush to his right. This to Jarwin. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Elliott, the ball
Now,
carrier.
Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
They run the option on 2nd down. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27.
Zeke going to get it on the option.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line.
The tackle made.
Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. From the 24, Prescott steps away to his left.
Able to hit his target, Lamb.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Watch 36. Kill.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score all tied.
Throwing, Prescott. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
Boys. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's an excellent stop right there here in this tie game. They're doing their best to hold the fort and at least force a field goal attempt.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
On the option, here's Elliott.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Looking to throw. Prescott. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will be brought down well short shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On the pickup, it's second and inches.
Garoppolo looks to throw, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. DeMarcus Lawrence, his second sack of the night.
And it's third down. Third and less than a yard.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it, couldn't get it. And it's second down. Now Garoppolo taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo.
And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a fourth down.
6 yards on the play. Brings up.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And James has it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth.
Down, San Francisco.
Here we go. Ready? Check 55. I got
Back to throw, Garoppolo. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Called out a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Now Garoppolo.
That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
And a 49er first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Coleman. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. 955. 955.
Garoppolo to throw. Coleman has it here right side. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
So 3rd down, and a field goal from here would be right about 50 yards as they try to get closer.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
Give him 6 on the play, and this long drive is going to continue as they move the chains again.
Down San Francisco.
So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. Oh, Gould missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, off the mark. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. First throw of OT for Garoppolo.
That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. They'll try it now with Mostert, and he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
Oh, yeah, that's how we do
Mostert quick,
it.
and he drops the ball. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return will stop right around the 25. And a costly mistake. Coaches talk so much about ball security, and in overtime, so paramount.
Partner, do you ever wonder if maybe they talk about it too much?
Too much, yeah.
Doesn't seem like you can, but maybe by discussing it time and time again, and you know they overemphasized it here, it almost became self-fulfilling.
And any points beat them here. Field goal or a touchdown now. The first down carried by Elliott doesn't amount to much as he'll get forward for about a couple. And that carry probably not so much for yardage, just to get the spot that you want to kick the field goal.
And in a yardage game, there's really kind of gravy, and this just becomes what my old coach used to say, get into position to be in position. And that's what they want, the right spot for their kicker to line up the field goal.
54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, count.
Again, it's Elliott. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd.
Watch tight, tight ends right. Watch tight ends right. Go, get out there.
And what can Prescott do in the OT? They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Good for the Cowboys. 1st and goal at the 2-yard.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin for error here.
Don't wait for 3rd. Have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have the ball. You still have a chance to kick it.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT.
Touchdown.
Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.